Hi everyone, Monique here, Intuitive Soul Savant. Welcome back to the channel. Today we're going to look at Aquarius, and this video is called Understanding Aquarius, and I'm recording this and releasing this just before the new moon in Aquarius, and the year is 2024, and we have Pluto in Aquarius just at the very early degrees. And most of what's on this channel is about Pluto and where we're headed in the next 20 years. So let's enjoy, even if you're not Aquarian and you're learning astrology, or you'd like to just understand a little bit more about anybody you know that's an Aquarian, sit back, get a cup of coffee, and we're going to talk all about Aquarius. All right. So Aquarius is ruled by two planets. They call that co-ruling, and those two planets are Saturn and Uranus. Now, Uranus was not discovered and named until 1781. So up until there, through the telescopes, all we could actually see was Saturn. That was the furthest that we could see out into the cosmos. And then we discovered Uranus, which opened up our consciousness as a collective. All right, now there is some talk online at the moment whether Saturn should be a co-ruler of Aquarius, but in my experience and observation, and myself having Venus and Mars in Aquarius in the 7th house, I've come across a lot of Aquarians, and I'm very glad that we have Saturn, because Saturn helps ground Aquarians. All right, because if Saturn was the known limit of our cosmos, and then we find Uranus, which expanded our awareness, then this was a real change agent for humanity on this planet. And after the 1700s, the 1800s, the Industrial Revolution, and here we are today, standing on another revolution, AI, artificial intelligence, and the astrologers align the energy of AI with Aquarius, Uranus. Okay, so we're heading into the future in a big way, especially with Pluto ingressing into Aquarius. So Saturn and Uranus are co-rulers of Aquarius. And with Aquarius, Uranus is actually the higher octave of Mercury, and Mercury rules our mind. So we could say that, Aquarius is leveling up to the genius mind. All right. So the biggest thing, I haven't even made my Pluto in Aquarius video yet, but the thing that I want to bang on home about is the individuality that the energy of Aquarius brings to the table. And Aquarius rules the collective, everybody. So each star sign rules over a certain house in the zodiac wheel. And in the zodiac wheel, Aquarius is the 11th house, and that rules the group, the people, and also the hopes and wishes. So there's a lot of idealism that comes in that 11th house, with Aquarius ruling the 11th house. So individuality is number one for me when it comes to Aquarius and the collective. Not all of us are living our individual true self's journey because of the group mind that we are coming out of, especially with religion having such a strong hold over many countries around the world for many, many decades. And coming out from underneath that veil, we have a new earth. And with that, we all have an opportunity to express our true individual selves, without shame, guilt, or anything that would stop us from being our true self. Judgment and criticism. There you go. So individuality, Aquarians, not all of them. Let's think about it. Some Aquarians look like they're actually Capricorns. It's hard to judge. They may be born on the 8th of February or the 26th of January or the 17th of January. That's an 8 energy, which could have the Aquarian a little bit more Capricorn. You could have Capricorns like myself that come across more Aquarian, okay? But Aquarians, they love to be individuals, and they may dress to shock, just so they're helping the collective mind to expand and to allow everybody in their individuality to not be a minority anymore. So I'll keep coming back to that individuality. Aquarius rules freedom. Why the freedom? The freedom to be your individual self. It's also an energetic thing with Aquarians that they do not like to feel held down or locked in. It's very important that they have a sense of being free. You can even trick them. Just let them think they're free. No, that was that was a lot of what women would say about Aquarian men. Just let them think that they're free. But no, it's important that we all feel free. So yeah, Aquarius energy, they need that freedom to be their individual selves. And that's what they're here to teach us. They're emotionally attached. Why emotionally attached? Well, if you're emotionally attached, you're not enmeshing yourself in another person's drama. Okay, remember that Aquarius is the polar opposite to Leo, drama. Okay, so those two energies start, the polar opposite to Aquarius in astrology is Leo. But what you'll find out when you observe and learn astrology from observation, those two energies are the same. The Leo and the Aquarius energies are the same. They project differently. They project from polar opposite. So the Leo, it rules the ego and the on-stage presence. The Aquarius may have that ego, but it's not about being on-stage present. It's about leading the group. Leo, leader. But there's a different reason that Leo wants to lead compared to the reason that Aquarius wants to lead. Okay. So with our polar opposites, just a tidbit there. They are the same energies projecting differently. And that's why it's good to be around your polar opposite, because you can learn other ways of expressing that energy, your vital energy that you have. Okay, not a black and white thinking, my way or your way with your polar opposite. So there's your emotionally detached, okay? They're very futuristic. As we say with Uranus, Uranus expanded our known limits, right? Out into the cosmos. There is more for humanity to know and understand. They're very intelligent. Like I said, Uranus is the higher octave of Mercury, and the thoughts that come with Aquarius, even if you're not Sun in Aquarius, you've got Mercury in Aquarius, you can have flash thinking, like Uranus rules lightning bolt thinking, and the ideas and answers and what have you can come to Aquarius's mind like a lightning bolt. It's an electric energy, okay? Aquariuses are known to shock, right? So if there is a Uranian aspect happening for all of us, you know, astrologers will predict and say a surprise, out of the blue, left field. They can't actually predict what, because we don't know what until that spark of energy, that Uranian spark of energy. So Aquarians, you could be all sitting around trying to work out a problem, and bang, it just comes to Aquarius out of the blue. They don't even know where it comes from, but it's intuitive. It's intuitive thought, okay? So the genius mind, and if we're going into AI, artificial intelligence, you know, that is big thinking for us. I mean, I don't even haven't got my head around it all yet. Okay, it's the divine mind with Aquarius, that divine mind. See, Aquarius is an air sign. A lot of people think it's a water sign. No, it's the water bearer. But Aquarius is air. So Aquarius, Libra, and Gemini, air. They're the thinkers, like the wind, changing, all the time changing, not getting stuck in the mud, okay, with the water and the earth signs. Air and fire go together. Fire needs air to breathe. Fire needs air to spread. And the air needs the fire to create new, to like a rebirth. Okay, so it's an air sign, a thinker up here. It's not a water sign. It's not emotionally detached. It's not an earth sign. It's not grounded deep, only what I see, I believe. Okay, it's more expanded consciousness than that. Very smart. They can be very, very smart. And it's an electric mental energy. And even in their bodies, you know, they can, I have had Aquarians in my car and my car starts playing up. Devices and gadgets can start playing up around Aquarian energy, especially when they're not grounded, Hence, we need Saturn as a co-ruler for Aquarians to keep them on the ground so they don't go too far out there. They, you know, we'll come with you. We'll go far out there, but we'll come with you. They're change agents. Okay, now, even though they're a fixed sign, Aquarius, they can create changes in all sorts of situations, relationships, groups, at work, right? They may not necessarily know what the solution is once they've created the chaos for change, but they feel intuitively that change is needed, and they may do something to the rest of the crowd thinks, oh my God, that was OT, that was over the top, but it created change. Okay, so it's not always good to just create change for the sake of change. It's really, in my Capricorn opinion, it's good to, you know, have some idea of what we're going to do when we make all the changes. Okay, so they are change agents, and that can lead to chaos. All right. So what do they like in love? Well, really, what they're like in love is they do need to have a sense of freedom. You will not be able to put an Aquarian under the thumb for very long. For very long, okay? They'll rebel. They're the rebellious sign. Aquarius, rebellion. Why rebellion? Back to individuality, because we are here to learn from Aquarius. Be yourself. Get your freak on. Let us see your freak. Okay, because ideally for Aquarius is a world where everybody can be themselves and nobody causes shame and judgment and ridicule, tall poppy syndrome. No. If everyone minded their own business and worked on their own individuality, we'd have peace in this world, because nobody would be in another person's business trying to live their life and tell them how to live their life. I have very Aquarian attitudes about that. All right, so in relationship, everybody's their friend. They rule the collective. This is all my family, every one of you. They may meet you for the first time and be talking about, oh, my friend. Everybody is their friend. Okay, they rule the group, they rule the collective, and our hopes and our wishes for the collective. And at the moment, it looks like AI. That's why AI is being talked about in regard to Pluto ingressing into Aquarius. So now money. My observation with Aquarius and money is they don't care about money. Okay. Now, I've been confused by that, because when you talk about, oh, no, I don't worry about, I'm not worried about the money, you know, but the money's got to come from somewhere. So they're not like their other fixed friend Taurus, like Aquarius's security does not come from money, right? They love what money can do, what money can create. they're pioneers. Okay, so they're similar to Aries. They're pioneers, and they need money for that. Yeah. I can't think of his name. I'll think of it. Yeah, so love, money. Now, they're not so detailed, Aquarians. We leave that up to the Virgoans. So if you've got an Aquarius around you and they are detailed, then there's Virgo involved, all right? Or Earth, you know, more Earth, Capricorn energy. So they're not so detailed. So they're not into cleaning. They don't need to control dust. That's not important to them. You know, they're minimalists, you could say, although I have come across Aquarians who are hoarders with all the old antique stuff and what have you. But you know, you'd have Taurian energy in amongst that if there's hoarding going on, because they want to feel free. They don't want to feel unencumbered by the heaviness that they experienced through the Capricorn sojourn. That heaviness, you know, they're lighter. They would enjoy being lighter. However, we still have Saturn there to keep them grounded and on Earth. We can't have them flying off out of a gravitational system. Who knows? Okay, because they do rule space, all right? The astrology and the new age, you know, time travelers, shapeshifters. Wow, I've met some really out there Aquarians, okay, and wow, how fascinating their minds are and their individuality. Okay, that's what the beauty is. So yes, they're not fussed up on having everything perfect and organized, unless there's other signs in the chart that would lead that way. All right, so you know, being different, rebellious, sometimes they'll just say no just to say no. Like fixed signs do. You'll ask them a question and they haven't even thought about it, and they go, no. That's that rebelliousness. That's that vitality of the sun in Aquarius, that force of rebelliousness. I need to be different. I am part of the group. I love the group, but I need to be an individual in the group, and that's what Aquarius rules for us and what we can learn from Aquarius. You know, they're fun to be around, and like their mates Leo, they're like big kids. They are like big kids when they have the freedom to be their individual self. All right, they're great, and I think that's it. I'm going to leave it there. Yeah, I'm going to leave it there. We'll continue on next year. We'll add a little bit more to Aquarius next year. But in the comments, I answer all the comments. This is my only social media platform that I'm working on at the moment. So yeah, anything else about Aquarius, you Aquarians, or anyone that's close with Aquarians, let us know. You know, when I started learning astrology, to understand this energy, and I don't agree with it, it's not politically correct now, but they used to call Aquarians Aquarians, and it wasn't queer as in homosexual, it was queer as in trying to teach us to understand Aquarians and how different they are, you know, like freaks. They're not. It's the individuality, you know. So I wouldn't call an Aquarius Aquarian anymore, because so many more of the other signs and everybody else, I mean, individuality is becoming chic, you know. And it should. As long as you're being true to yourself. Individuality, you know, has got to be you. If you're into wearing, you know, high fashion and all that, great, that's you. But if you're going out to dress just to shock, then that's not you. We're talking true self individuality, you know. But you'll work all that out. We'll work all that out in the next 20 odd years, no doubt. So thank you all. Thank you so much. Please like and subscribe, because I'm getting more watchers than I'm getting subscribers. I don't know how that works. I'm not good at selling myself. Please share, You know, you're welcome to share this over your platforms. I'm a Capricorn at heart. I'm not a big noter. Even though I have a Leo rising, I can do all of this stuff, but I'm not really good at marketing myself. So help me to help others. And I'm sure what from the comments that people are enjoying my videos. So I really do. I'm here to share. Okay, that's my mission in life. I had to go through all the pain and hardship. Now I'm coming back to share it, share the good times with you. All right. Okay. Thank you, everyone. I'll see you soon.